What's going on, Cosmic Commanders? Hey, so there were some lost conversations that apparently I was supposed to have in Hogwarts Legacy, so I kind of just pieced them together so that way all of them were complete. I'll probably do a no commentary version of this one as well for those who would like to watch it. I'll probably drop it either the next day or the same day as this video is out. But I just wanted to kind of go back and like complete those missions, so hopefully you guys enjoy. This is just the lost conversations of some of the missions that we've just recently done. So until then, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Star Command Steve, signing in. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna kind of randomly disappear back here. We got this corner, you know?
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you learn?
Discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time.
That'd be a wild
believed
time to be there,
students
too.
should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I regret using Crucio, I agree. We did what we had to do.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what
Out
I
of
can
curiosity,
tell, grants
they're
the
still
holder the power
students.
to
They
reverse
cast the
dark
Crucio
magic
charm.
curses.
Can't they
And
be
you think this
tracked
relic
with
might
their
be able to
wand
save Anne?
underage?
Precisely. I plan to search for this
So
relic,
how are they not getting
but I
in
don't
trouble?
think we should tell anyone.
Or is that just in
Especially
like
ominous.
the
wouldn't
non-wizarding
understand.
world that they track their wands, and here they can actually track it? And so I'm really confused about that, because I thought they could track the spells from the wands and that would alert. Anyway, I won't say a word. We should tell Ominous. I think we should tell anyone, especially Ominous.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Okay.
And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were
Ominous.
just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
Ooh.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
Got him
I
with
know
the
when
wording.
not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Let me guess, you're gonna yell at me now too.
I'm not
Yeah.
letting this go.
Okay, cool.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Wow, that was a low blow, bro. What happened to Sebastian's parents? Well, I think we're gonna find out.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Spellbook is giving Sebastian hopes. Spellbook is concerned.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin
Something
seems
about that.
promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know.
Yeah,
It would
totally
mean a
let
lot.
you know and not just go with him and do it. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Well, is there anything in here?
Revelio.
I'm sure Gearson's, of course. I wonder what this is about. Or can I do like Reparo? Oh, let me get this here, this here. This is Reparo, which I wanted to try, and Leviosa right now.
Reparo.
Nope. Okay. That is fine. There we go. So wait, are we like following you now? Alrighty. She's close by. Trim that tree. Come on now. Keep that ship
Over here.
shape. What? Did I just hear Hermione say over
I'll
here?
fix him. That charm grinder.
Alright, I don't think you're who I need to talk to. But I need to get into here. Here we go. Yeah, let's get some pep in that step, buddy. Woo! I forgot all the windings to get down to the main area.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring.
If you don't
the collars
know,
they
there
were
was
wearing, they appeared to be
underground
goblin
dragon
silver.
fighting in the
I
last
think
one.
a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar. And Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely
Right.
you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Let's do.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you.
Oh yeah?
I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
It's to do with Ranrock. I'd rather not say at present. I just tell her.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig
is a long
had asked that I
story.
not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own.
Yeah, please do.
I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
Yeah, let me know when you find a dragon, okay?
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Seeing the castle and stuff.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
So frustrating.
Hi. We're gonna get in trouble.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother? I had hoped
to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your
Did you do that
message
at home?
mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You knew what
Anything.
it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for
Not
not
wrong.
keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class.
Low
Perhaps
blow,
your
girl.
friend can get you to
Low
listen
blow.
to reason.
Low blow. You're not supposed to
So
say that kind of thing.
frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed
So you
to
can
spy
just
on
turn into
Rookwood
a
and
gazelle?
Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal vial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the
Painful.
first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname
That's
makes
some
sense.
cool stuff.
What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
Yeah, that's probably
She
that's probably
claims
true.
that
She's
she
got
has
a point
foreseen
there.
tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Dang, you don't believe? That's right.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them.
Yeah, but
My
then
mother
you
cannot
transform
know
to
where I
hide
am
from
all
them.
the time.
Just saying. Just saying.
Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
No, you're welcome. And have a good day. Alright, so I think that kind of finishes up those.
Why would anyone care enough to remove my demiguise statues?
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
I find them intriguing. They're terrorizing.
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Huh, hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school,
we're
he
just
was
gonna
a
be
cowardly
insulting.
bully.
That's cool.
Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good.
Shan't.
Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Hogwarts caretaker is an important job. He's too big for his boots.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot.
Stand up for our friend.
He's
who tells us a little
terrified of
more.
those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply
guy's
didn't
just
want to encounter him
spiteful.
anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
Yeah, my apologies. You're no better than Mr. Moon.
The statues
Tell him
are
off.
a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose.
Grow up,
If they've
bro.
terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
So now I get to go talk to Mr. Moon, which is over at Hogwarts. Which I do say, oh, we can't. Does this have? Okay. I just want to fly over there on my mount. Still in town, so I guess not.
Ah, there you are. Slow down now. There we go.
There we go.
Let's go!
Sweet!
Faster!
So does everyone else just see me floating that can't see them? I just wonder if that's
Go!
we're slowly landing. We're still working on this landing part. Like, take me to the courtyard. Good boy. Alright. Following our GPS here. Need to wind around this way, and we should be back soon to talk to Mr. Moon. There's the doorway. What is this? Ooh. Got it. House token.
Oh, whoever played that
Exactly. You understood the assignment. Mr. Moon, we've got something to tell you.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
He doesn't like that name.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all.
Yeah, that
Clever,
should really tell you
clever
something.
man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old Pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Boom. Go tell him and say hello. Very nice. It was nice to get that finished.